Well, what feels right about it to me is the fact that Roman Reigns is the single biggest box office attraction in sports entertainment today, not just limited to the SmackDown brand nor the WWE brand. He is the single biggest box office attraction in all of sports entertainment. Now, if you review how Roman Reigns debuted on the main roster, it was just about 8 years ago to the day where Roman Reigns debuted as part of the Shield, and the Shield was brought in by Paul Heyman to protect the title reign of the then champion CM Punk. So this has been in the works ever since Roman Reigns debuted on the main roster, and I would dare say this has been in the works since the day Roman Reigns was born. So what do I like about it? Every single solitary thing about it I like. And how long has it been in the works? Since the beginning of time, as Roman Reigns knows it to be. Well, I think what you can expect from a Hell in a Cell match featuring Roman Reigns and his first cousin, Jey Uso, is savagery that you're not used to seeing within WWE, especially in an I Quit match. This match is designed so that one man has to forfeit. One man has to forfeit his claim to be better than the other. One man has to forfeit his goals of being the single biggest star in WWE, the Universal Champion. And one man has to forfeit his privilege of even attempting to claim to be the head of the family. So there is a lot on the line. It's not just the Universal title. It's the head of the family. It's the pride. It's the generations and generations beforehand and the generations and generations to come that will look upon the winner of this match as the defined, definitive, authentic head of the family. And it's a family that I would dare say is the most star-driven family in the history of sports entertainment. My two favorite Hell in a Cell matches of all time both featured Brock Lesnar defeating The Undertaker in The Undertaker's own yard, which is Hell in a Cell. And based on the fact that my strategy was used in Brock Lesnar defeating The Undertaker not once but twice inside the cell, that same strategy, that same mind, that same brilliance will be brought into the cell when Roman Reigns takes care of his cousin Jey Uso in an I Quit match within Hell in a Cell. Well, the entire world has changed in 2020. Anybody that denies that is a fool. So we are looking at an immersive experience that is as close to a live crowd as one can experience right now under the current conditions. If you look at it from just a very straight perspective, we have two choices. We can either stop running shows or we can continue providing the entertainment that people turn to us for. So I'm a big fan of Thunderdome. Do I miss the live crowds? Absolutely. Of course I do. I'm someone that has 30 something years of experience performing in front of a live crowd. So I very much miss the live crowds, but because the live crowds are not available right now, this is as good as we're going to get it in 2020. And in the meantime, it just forces and compels the performers to come up with new and innovative ways to present the WWE product. And I'm a big fan of progression and new and innovative ways to present the product. So in some ways, this was this was quite necessary in the scheme of things. And uh, I'm a big fan every Friday of walking in the Thunderdome. I think Drew McIntyre is the second best choice to be the biggest star in WWE that WWE can possibly pull the trigger on, outside, of course, of the number one choice, the number one draft pick, the single biggest star in sports entertainment, Roman Reigns. Oh, I would say it exhilarates me. To see Drew McIntyre mop the floor with Tyson Fury would be a sight to behold. Well, I'm not paid to advocate the position nor serve as special counsel for other WWE superstars. I am authorized to speak on behalf of the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. And I can assure you that Roman Reigns takes the responsibility and the obligation of being a true champion to heart. So, at first opportunity, that Roman Reigns and I can travel the world and demonstrate to everyone that Roman Reigns is indeed the champion in sports entertainment today, we will be more than happy to jump on that opportunity. Well, I'm not paid by any of these countries to advocate for them. So, in terms of being a travel brochure for these other countries, I'm going to stick to, I like being in New York because that's where I live, and it's the greatest city on the planet. And if any of these other countries would like someone to advocate the greatness of their cities or their countries, I'd be happy to do so for a very lucrative fee, which I might add, I am more than worth. Well, it's a very simple equation. You either tune into Hell in a Cell and you witness the greatness of the most talked about commodity in sports entertainment today, Roman Reigns, or you will be left out of the conversation and feeling like you missed something special, because you will if you don't watch Hell in a Cell. It's really that simple. It's up to you. If you want to watch Hell in a Cell, by all means, please go do it. Simply because Roman Reigns is on in the main event in an I Quit match, a first time ever I Quit match in Hell in a Cell, I absolutely guarantee you won't be disappointed. And that's not a prediction, that's a spoiler. And if you do miss it, I assure you, you will regret missing it. Also, that's not a prediction, that's a spoiler.